Imagine you ask an AI chatbot like ChatGPT, summarize my company's Asia strategy for the upcoming board meeting. It confidently produces a clean, polished answer. There's only one problem: it's totally wrong. Not because the AI is broken or doesn't understand what you are asking it to do, but because it's drawing from what it learned on the open internet, not from your latest strategy decks, leadership notes, research reports, or internal decisions. This is the core challenge. How do we make AI that actually understands your business, not just the public internet? Before we explore the tools that make this possible, there's one concept worth understanding. Modern AI doesn't start from scratch. It starts from what's known as a foundation model, a very large model trained on broad, general purpose data from the internet, books, codes, and scientific texts. Think of a foundation model as a general purpose brain. Everything we do next, prompt engineering, RAG, CAG, memory, fine tuning, or deploying private LLMs, is about adapting that general purpose brain so it becomes your company's intelligent coworker. Which components to use and which models to adopt are technical decisions your AI engineers will make, but they have a significant impact on how your agentic AI system ultimately behaves for your business. So it's worth developing a clear, high-level intuition about what these terms mean. There are three major ways to customize or extend a foundation model so it becomes business aware. 1. Better instructions. How you ask questions, that is, prompt engineering. 2. Better context. What information you feed it at runtime, embeddings, RAG, CAG, and memory. 3. Better specialization. Changing the model itself, fine-tuning, private LLMs, and so on. These are the building blocks that transform generic AI into enterprise AI. Let's start with the simplest method, prompt engineering. Instead of asking, "Is this contract okay?" you could ask, "Review this contract for legal and commercial risks. List each risk you find, explain it in plain language, and propose revised wording for each clause." Same model, same data, but better instructions give you a better output. Prompt engineering can guide structure, tone, reasoning steps, persona, and output format. It requires no infrastructure changes and works instantly. But it has a limit. Prompt engineering cannot give the model new knowledge. And that's why we need the next set of tools. Many context techniques rely on one crucial concept: vector embeddings. In business terms, embeddings convert text into mathematical representations so the AI can understand similarity in meaning, not just similarity in wording. Shipment delayed by courier and packaged arrived 2 days late mean the same thing, and embeddings capture this. They power semantic search, clustering similar documents, identifying related support tickets, and a retrieval engine inside RAG. These embeddings are stored in a vector database, a specialized store designed for meaning-based search. Now let's look at the most widely used enterprise technique, RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. It works like this. A user asks a question. The system searches your internal knowledge, contracts, wikis, PDFs, manuals, financial reports. It retrieves the most relevant passages using embeddings. It attaches those passages to the prompt. The foundation model generates an answer grounded in your facts. Example: what did we commit to client X in the renewal contract? And RAG fetches the renewal clause, the amendment note, and the negotiation summary. Then it generates an accurate, contextual answer. RAG is the most common way enterprises give a foundation model real company knowledge. If RAG retrieves the right documents, CAG provides the right situation. It can include customer profile, deal size, and pipeline stage, recent interactions, business rules and constraints, and the current system state. For instance, An AI sales assistant evaluating a renewal doesn't just see the customer's last email. It also sees that their expansion potential, their product usage, how long the deal has been stalled, and your approved discount ranges. Same model, better context, much better decisions. Think of it this way: RAG, bring me the right pages; CAG, show me the whole story. Foundation models do not have built-in memory. They forget everything unless you provide context again. So, enterprise AI systems add memory layers. Short-term memory for what happened in this conversation or workflow, and long-term memory, key facts, decisions, corrections, summaries stored for future use. For instance, a project management agent can remember last week's meeting notes, task assignments, risks identified, and upcoming deadlines. So when you return a week later and ask, "Where did we leave things last week with that prototype?" the agent responds accurately because you stored and retrieved context, not because the LLM remembered. Memory turns AI from a one-off answer generator into an ongoing collaborator. So far, we've improved prompts and context. Fine-tuning goes deeper. It changes the model's internal parameters. You take a foundation model and train it further on your data. Annotated support tickets, legal templates, product manuals, medical notes, call transcripts, what have you. For instance, a fine-tuned support model can behave like it has worked in your call center for 3 years. Fine-tuning is for areas where accuracy, speed, and consistency truly matter. And finally, private LLMs. Instead of using a shared public endpoint, companies can deploy models in their own cloud or data center, in a private tenant managed by the vendor, or using open source models they host themselves. And why would a company do this? Because of regulatory requirements, sensitive data that must not leave their environment, predictable long-term costs, or heavy customization needs. A global bank or pharma company may let the AI read extremely sensitive documents, but only if the entire model runs inside their secure boundary. Most enterprises end up with a hybrid approach: public models for creativity and scale, and private models for sensitive workloads and deep specialization. If the intelligence layer is the brain, this episode was all about the nutrition, memory, and training that shape that brain. How you instruct it, how you feed it, your context, and how you specialize it for your domain. Understanding these levers helps you guide your AI teams towards the right balance of speed, cost, accuracy, and safety as you deploy agentic AI across your organization. In the next episode, we'll shift from thinking to doing, exploring the tools layer, where AI agents take action, update systems, trigger workflows, and move work forward autonomously. See you in episode 7.